Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Lover Jab here, and today we're playing Entropia Universe. What I want to talk about today is sort of the Merry Mayhem events. Mindark has released them, they've been announced, so I want to talk about those, go over what they're all about, and just sort of the different strategies you guys can use, sort of if you're looking to win, okay? So there's 3 events right now. There's Merry Mayhem, there's Mayhem Assault, Mayhem Annihilation, and FFA Free-for-All Mayhem, okay? So those are the 3 big events going on right now. Those are the ones that if you go to Y, I'm going to show you where to find this. I think there's like event lists. Yeah, here you go. Let's see, and then you go, is it Calypso? Is there like, there's got to be, yeah, global, sorry. I was like looking right at it. So you got different levels of annihilation, right? So that's sort of where you go to find your Mayhem Annihilation. That's where you go to find your Mayhem Assault. And I believe there's like a free-for-all in here somewhere too and all that. So here's how it's going to work. Here's how it's going to work, guys. Assault is basically, that's all about performance, right? Like you've got to go through this run. You've got to do the run as fast as you can and get done before anyone else. And there's going to be like the top 10 categories, and the top 10 people are going to win Mayhem tokens, I believe, maybe some special items, you know, prizes, right? But the thing is, with Assault, you've got to be the fastest. So this means that you've got to have a high DPS gun, and you've got to amp it up and do everything you can to win. So if you're going at 1, you've got to be, I think, level 25 or below in your highest category. So for instance, someone like me, I am disqualified because my highest category is 27. It's only for Laser Sniper Hit, which is sort of unfair because, like, I'm still capped as far as damage goes. I'm at 23, but they won't let me join this. Like, if I try and join right now, it's not going to let me. Let's can give it a go here. Yep. See, there you go. 25 is the max limit. So I can't do that one. I can do any of the other ones. I'm not sure what the limits are on those, but this is going to be a problem that occurs. Like if it won't let you in, it's just going to tell you what your limit is, what the limit is and why you're above it. 25 is the only one I'm above. So category 1 I can't compete in, but Assault's basically all about DPS because it's all about time, how fast you can kill stuff. So you want to be able to kill stuff without dying. You want to be able to kill stuff super fast, and you know, if you can do that, you're going to win it. So next up is Mayhem Annihilation. This one's a bit more random. You've got 15 hours, right? So you can do these rounds for 15 hours total, okay? So if you want to practice and you want to try like something else, or you want to do it for loot, Assault might be a good one because that one is just timed to run. So if you ever decide to compete in it at any time during the month, you can run it and go as fast as you can, and your fastest time is the only one that counts. Annihilation, you've got 15 hours. There's an event leaderboard, I guess. Yeah, so you've got a 15-hour run. There's an event leaderboard. The highest score you get sort of is where you're placed on the leaderboard, and it looks like you can keep doing this, right? Top 10 is going to win the prizes. You can keep running over and over and over again. So apparently, if you wanted to do 40 hours, I was wrong. You can do 40 hours. It's just 15-hour run, 15-hour run, and then a 10-hour run, right? And your highest run is sort of what counts. The points are awarded randomly. So if you're lucky, you could get like 2 5,000-point awards just in an hour and end up winning the event or something like that, because you can get 0, 1, 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, or 5,000 points in this one. So that's sort of cool. And then a free-for-all is just a single category. You can do it with teams. And what does this look like? You get stars. So you're looting Mayhem stars, and the person with the highest amount of Mayhem stars is going to win. What you've got to remember here is Mayhem stars are tradable. So if you do this one and you're looking to make a little bit of extra money, there's probably going to be some people buying those Mayhem stars for some big money because they want to win the event. And, you know, there's going to be people that just throw money at this thing to win it, okay? Also, there's a special jewel Snark hunt, which can get you a special little weapon. We're going to talk about that just in a little bit, but right now, real quick, because some people ask this, what do you use your Mayhem tokens for? These are the things that you win. So sort of year-round, I believe, this lady, I was going to say guy, but it's a lady, this Mayhem token trader is here. You go to the token trader, and you can buy all sorts of stuff. You can buy stims. You can buy some limited gear. You've got everything from amplifiers. Well, there's mostly just amplifiers. But there's some cool stuff here. Some of this stuff, like, what is this for? So it's got like some life steal on it, so that's pretty like legit. You're doing 50 extra damage. Again, if you're trying to win the event, one of these amplifiers might not be a bad one to spend your tokens on. It does cost a lot of tokens, so keep that in mind. And it doesn't look like anyone spent much on some of these things. You can see how many people have bought just based on the items remaining. And you can see there's not, some of the stuff just doesn't sell at all. The extender's going because that can extend your gun. So like, you spend 2,000 tokens if you get a super high level gun, you know, this thing's it's gonna save you some money, right? And this is unlimited, or pretty much unlimited, right? So there you can't really tell how many people are spending on this, but there are only 10M tokens, so there's a lot more likelihood that people are buying these. Also, you've got their limited gear. Limited gear is just extremely efficient stuff, 70% eco. Then you've got some even going into 80s, and I think there's one gun, I was talking to someone from Bayrock actually, or one weapon that's in the 90s. But if you look at these stats right here, like look at this efficiency right here, 84%. These are highly efficient guns. They're on L. They're extremely expensive though. You're spending hundreds of thousands, well maybe not hundreds, tens of thousands at least, of tokens to get these guns. And some of them are running out actually. Like some of them have been bought by people because again, like this one, look at that eco, 87% eco. If you're level 50, you could probably use this gun in profit. Like there's some great stuff you can get with these Mayhem tokens. So like if you guys are considering it, if you're looking into it, these are all great options here. If you've got that many Mayhem tokens, I don't think anyone really comes close to it, and the people who do are specifically spending a ton of money to get that, so they know what they're doing. Anyways, let's get on with the thing that I recommend everybody does, because this is sort of just a great little event. There's a special mission called the Jewel Snark Hunt. The Snark Hunt, Snarks are like these classic Entropia mobs. You hunt them from December 13th to the 14th. Those are the dates of the event. And you get a special little, just sort of cool gun, I think. What is the gun? It's a ISIS LLC-2 Merry Edition laser rifle. So it's probably not the best gun, but it's always fun to just do these events and sort of get the weapon, and you can display it, hold on to it, whatever. It's like a memento. So I think those events are pretty cool. Anyways, let's go out. We're gonna just take a few shots at these things and sort of go over just how you get the mission and everything like that, because you guys all know how to do the assault I just showed you, and now I'm going to show you how to do this. If you're new, Port Atlantis is pretty close to, well, everything. It's right up here. So you're down at Camp Icarus, right? Port Atlantis right here. Super easy to get to. I recommend everybody does it. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here, and there's going to be this Santa's Little Helper. So he's going to be at the east gate. So just when you spawn or when you come in, point your avatar east and head down. I'm not going to make, maybe I can make this jump without dying. Let's give it a shot. How much damage am I going to take? None? Hoo hoo hoo! Look at that, lucky me. I was sure I was going to die. He's going to be by the east gate, so I think if you head east, you should see this guy. Or am I getting this wrong? See, this is the thing. I never know if I'm getting it right or wrong or what. The east gate might be down here. Nope. Definitely not down there. I always have trouble finding these guys. That's why I probably should have researched this a little bit beforehand, but you guys won't mind, we can talk about the event for a little bit. So the event has a bunch of different spawns, all listed on Mynarch's website. You can go to Cape Corneth, Chung's Hideout, Fort Zeus, or Port Atlantis. So Port Atlantis, for those of you guys who are new, is probably going to be where most of you want to go, because Port Atlantis has sort of a lot of the newer level mobs, newbie mobs, the stuff that's just easier to kill. So I'm guessing that these are the lower level spawns. They give you the coordinates. If you hit P, you can see the coordinates pop up on your system. So just like really all you've got to do is hit P, like you see your coordinates, and then you can run and find the actual like event thing that you're looking for. Now, as far as Santa's Little Helper goes, I've still got to find him. He is around here somewhere. So you know what I'm going to do here, just so, well, let me give me one more minute, and if I can't find him, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut over to it, just so I'm not wasting everybody's time here. Because that's one of those things I always try to do. I always try to be very good with you guys' time. Sometimes I talk a little too much, but I always try and be good about people's time. So let me see if I can't find this. So that's not it. Oh, there we go. Duh. Alright, so right by the teleporter, there's a Christmas tree. Just there's Santa's helper. I don't know why they said Eastgate on the thing, but that's it. So you can do solo and in teams, however you wish. There are NPCs at, they can let you in that instances, so learns. Yeah. So this is just sort of their generic, like, welcome. You can talk to Santa's helper. I guess they tell you where Santa's helper is. I didn't know they do that. I thought they'd just take you right to it. Let's give this a shot. So I wasn't sure how this would work. So we go to Fort Zeus now. Let's hit up Santa's little helper here. Or find Santa's little helper here. We've just got to talk to one of them. I think this is how you get the mission. I thought I'd get it from that guy at Port Atlantis, just based on what I read, but I must have been mistaken. So if you go to Fort Zeus, click Operate, as always. This is how you enter the instances. And I believe, are the instances... Sorry about this, folks. I'm just reading their little announcement. I'm doing this right as they released it. And it looks like it's not going to be the FFA. I don't know why they gave me that. Maybe there's 2 quests you can get. So you can get 1 just from talking to them. And that's how you get into FFA, by the way. I did not realize that. So I got that wrong. I thought it was an instance thing. But apparently you can just go to these guys. You talk to them, and that'll get you into FFA. And that would be free for all. So let's head back to Port Atlantis. I want to see if I can get this quest. It's interesting. Alright, so we just jumped ahead a bit here, folks, because I got lost, honestly. There's a Santa's little helper at the Port Atlantis teleporter, but that is not the one you want to go to. You want to go to this Santa's little helper right out here. So in Port Atlantis, it's just at the East Gate, as they say. The East Gate turns out to be a little bit harder to find than I thought. So if you hit P, like if I hit P, the coordinates are 61614 by 75291. Go up, hit Operate, and you say, I'm going. And apparently that is it. That's how you get it. And then you just go out and you can start killing the Snarks, apparently, and that's going to count towards your stats, right? Defeat Merry Mayhem creatures. I believe that's sort of what does it. So let's head out and let's get some of these creatures, right? So I'm going to be going to just a Port Atlantis spawn. It looks like there's one that they say is at like 6-0. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this easy on us because I don't want to waste time. I already wasted a lot of your time just sort of wandering around there. Had to cut over to a new video, which I always hate to do, but it is what it is. So now you can, since I've got the teleporter chip, this is like the really nice aspect of the teleporter chip. I can just sort of zoom my thing around and find it. Various summary. Interesting. I didn't know it does that. So let's see. We're going to go 60969 roughly by 75. Yeah, this is good chord. So there should be some merry snargs here to kill. And there you can see someone just got a nice little global of 65 PEDs on one of those Merry Mayhem Snark or Merry Mayhem free-for-alls, I believe. And here you've got the Snargs right here, just sort of out in the wild. If you're going to be hunting here, like what I'm doing right now, I'd recommend using a lower gun. So this is sort of a spot that's geared towards the new players. If you're a new player, this is a good place to go. I'm gonna take a few shots at these things, just sort of show you how the mission works, and then we'll call it a video. Oops, someone already took that one. So there's going to be a lot of new players here, but this is a pretty good coordinate, and just around Port Atlantis, you're going to find a lot of Snargs, and a lot of low-level Merry Snarks at that. Great mobs to kill. I don't even know if they're great mobs to kill, but in the past, these Merry events have been pretty lucrative, and the gun that they're giving out is pretty decent. So let's go ahead and kill that. We didn't get much, but that's because we're not using much of a gun. But you should be able to just go kill these things, get your points, and I think slowly you're going to see that defeat Merry Mayhem creatures bar sort of move up a little bit. I think, no, that's a daily. Let me check if I got the mission. I should have the mission, but I just got to check. So we killed a few creatures there. So now let's take a look for it. So you can see I've got way too many missions here that I just have never bothered doing. So here you got your Merry Mayhem, you've got your daily, and your Jewel Snark hunt. I guess that just randomly gets, that sort of just gets added in there, and that's what confused me so much. So there you go. I've already got 306 out of 500 points. I guess that's because the last time it was done, I never completed it, so the points just sort of rolled over, which is very nice of Mindark to do. I didn't realize that, so that's why I never got the event, okay? So I never got that event when I tried with the broker, because I tried before. I cut that out of the video. I never got it because I had the previous event still active, I guess. I never completed the previous event, so that's why I didn't get it, but I'm still going to be getting points for this event, which means it's just all that much easier for me to complete this event. So that is actually awesome news for me. I'm real happy to see that, because that means I'm just going to be able to kill these things real fast and get this event over with. So if you guys had a previous Jewel Snark hunt for last year and you didn't manage to complete it, this year you can try again and get the gun. But yeah, that's pretty cool that they rolled it over. I'm actually super psyched about that, because I remember I was like, I'm hunting them, and then just like life happened. I was busy and I couldn't complete it. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that was a waste, but whatever. Also, guys, look at that loot. Look at that loot that I'm getting right there. That's some decent loot. So yeah, I'm super psyched that they rolled it over, because I thought the kills I got last year just went to nothing, but it looks like Mindark was feeling very merry, if you don't mind the little pun there. They're feeling very merry, and they decided to carry over the results from last year into this year as far as that goes. And I'll be able to get this even easier than I thought. Also, guys, check out this loot. Check out this loot. This is just key loot right here, because there's just so many people out hunting right now, participating in Merry Mayhem. So if you guys are interested, I recommend you get on as soon as possible. As for me, I'm going to be going on vacation, so I'll probably be back doing some Merry Mayhem events in January. But yeah, this is probably the last video I'm going to record before I leave. I'm going to release this video right away, but there's a lot of previously just sort of stored up videos that aren't released. So you guys have those to look forward to. There's going to be plenty of stuff coming for everybody to enjoy. And just from me to you guys, I hope you all have a really good Christmas. I know it's weird because, like, I've got these videos coming out, so for you, it's like I'm still going to be here. But for me, this is my last video before Christmas. So I'm like, alright, I hope you guys all have a good Christmas. I do have a special Christmas thing planned for you. I have a special New Year's thing planned for you. So there are some events just with Serial Overdrive going on that you guys have to look forward to. So I hope you are excited for them. I hope you're happy to watch the rest of my videos, and I hope you guys have a great New Year, great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you guys are celebrating. I hope it's a great time. And if you're celebrating nothing, I hope you have a good time with your days off, or, you know, just for the rest of the month. Anyways, folks, thank you for watching, and until next time, peace. Also, check out that loot. We got 2 big hits right there, because remember, I'm using that ISIS LLP, so super great time to hunt. Anyways, peace.